The CEO called me a code monkey. I wiped his startup off the internet. It started when our seed funding dried up. Evan, the founder, called me at 2 a.m. hyperventilating about server costs. I wasn't wealthy, but I couldn't watch the app one built from scratch die. I attached my Amex to the billing portal. The problem was, my sacrifice stopped being a lifeline and became an expectation. Every month brought a new crisis. Bandwidth is spiking. Can you cover the overages? If I hesitated, Evan went completely cold. His co-founder, Mark, would chime in. Sweat equity means bleeding for the vision. I'd bite my cheek and approve the charges. Meanwhile, our new VP of marketing, Chloe, was treated like tech royalty. She brought in 0 users, but her Instagram aesthetic was flawless. Watch how Chloe networks, Evan would brag. Chloe didn't network. She just drank expensive matcha and they worshipped her for it. 3 days before the betrayal, Evan sighed heavily. Mark and I are burned out. We're taking a digital detox weekend. Off the grid. Then he casually added, by the way, a massive database renewal hits tomorrow. If you could front the $5,000, that would save us. I wired the money. That's when the real bombshell dropped. The next afternoon, an investor tagged our company in a live stream. Gone off the grid, they were in Dubai, sitting VIP at the Global Tech Summit clinking champagne flutes with Chloe. They lied to my face, flew first class to the one conference I begged to attend, and used my database money to fund their penthouse suite. Heat climbed my neck and my vision blurred. I waited until their keynote presentation started. I logged into the master terminal. I went agonizingly slow. First, I opened the cloud console. Next, I navigated to our active server clusters. Then, I unlinked my Amex. Finally, I hit suspend services. My phone vibrated within 60 seconds. The app is down. Evan screamed. We're on stage in 10 minutes. I know, I whispered. I stopped paying for your luxury vacations. You're just bitter we didn't bring you to Dubai. Mark hissed. No, I snapped. I'm done being your angel investor. I hung up. The next morning, they pounded on my apartment door. They had flown back early, desperate. Just boot the servers back up and stop being dramatic. Chloe demanded. You pay the $5,000, I replied. Evan's face went violently red. We don't need your money. Then turn the app on yourself. They just stood there, paralyzed. I had broken their illusion. A few days later, word got out. Evan demanded Chloe leverage her wealthy parents to raise emergency capital. Chloe laughed in his face. I'm not your ATM, she shrieked, quitting on the spot. A week later, Evan texted from an unknown number. Call me. It's important. The venture capital firm pulled our term sheet. We have absolutely nothing. I felt something I hadn't felt in 2 long years. Complete, weightless silence. I blocked the number, and went back to writing my own code.